Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to MTA Motor Madness here tonight at the MTA Arena. Hi, everyone. I'm your host tonight, Steve Jones, and we have got 8 of the best Diecast Monster Trucks ready to throw it down here tonight at Motor Madness. Predator and Prowler ready to go. Sudden Impact, Busted Loose, Gravedigger, Goldberg, and Bulldozer. And we're about to wrap up the pit party and get round 1 action underway. And coming up to the line first is Rob Nell out of Paxton, Illinois. He'll be driving the Bulldozer as he gets set to go one-on-one with 𝐿 and Predator, based out of Brentwood, Tennessee. He's got the big 572 𝐃𝐨𝐧'𝐭 over there on the inside. He's ready now, getting ready to take on the Bulldozer stage in the outside lane. Here's the green light down the straightaway, side by side. Predator now with a slight lead. Rob Nell and Bulldozer trying to come back on him on the inside lane, ladies and gentlemen, but he got a little crazy going over that final set of cars. We're going to go back and take another look at the MTA Motor Madness photo finish. Your winner in round 1 is going to be 𝐿 and Predator by inches. As you see, Rob Nell was starting to close the gap on him down towards the big end. Right now, next up in round 1, it's the return of Dave Pizzo in the Prowler machine, the teammate to the Predator truck. He'll be going one-on-one with the Gravedigger, Dennis Anderson out of Kill Double Hills, North Carolina. There you see Gravedigger number 7 over there on the outside lane. Now, Predator, we saw him take the win earlier tonight in round 1. We're going to see if the team truck Prowler can get it done against the Gravedigger. Here's the green light. Gravedigger's got the early lead, but Prowler's not giving up easy. And Gravedigger looks like he pulls out the victory over on the outside lane as Dave Pizzo and Prowler was hanging right there with him as they went up and over that final set of cars, heading down towards the finish line. There you see Gravedigger got it shut down in the nick of time. And there you see your winner here tonight in round 1 is the Gravedigger. He'll put Prowler on the trailer. Next up in round 1 here tonight at Motor Madness is John 𝐶𝐸 Sudden Impact. He is back behind the wheel to take on Wildman Ron Nelson out of Conroe, Texas in the Busted Loose Chevrolet. Now over here on the outside lane, there you see Sudden Impact, the Ford camp out of Frackville, Pennsylvania. So we got a good bow tie taking on the Ford Oval Brigade here in round 1. Green light goes down off the line. Sudden Impact now the side leave, but Busted Loose. Wildman Ron Nelson putting the woodwork down here tonight on the inside lane. He let the bow tie horsepower prove its theory out here tonight. He'll get the win. Come back on him in the big end over Sudden Impact. And now we get set and ready to close out round 1 action. Jim Jack out of Milton, Florida returns in the Reptoid. He's got his hands full to take on Tom Mintz, the truck based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Bill Goldberg's ride in the futuristic SUV on the inside here. Goldberg ready to go. Tom Mintz out of Paxton, Illinois. He's got that Bill Mintz horsepower underneath the front of that truck. We're going to see who's moving on in the semifinal action. Goldberg and Reptoid are down the straightaway side by side. I'll shoot out to the finish line. Tom Mintz getting a little wild now down inside of the shutdown area, but Goldberg will pick up a huge round 1 win over Jim Jack and Reptoid, who was hanging right there with him. And that right there will wrap up round 1 action. We are set and ready for our semifinal competition. We started with 8 trucks. We're now down to 4. Here's how it's shaking down. Up first here tonight, Dennis Anderson returns in the Gravedigger. Looked strong earlier tonight in round 1, just barely edged out the Prowler machine. Now he gets ready to go against the team truck with 𝐿 in the Predator. Again, out of Brentwood, Tennessee. Both trucks have a Chevrolet power plant underneath those chassis. They are ready to throw it down here tonight in semis. Here's the green light. Gravedigger and Predator. Predator got the whole shot. Gravedigger right there with him, up and over the cars in a smooth run for 𝐿 and Predator. Looks like he may have gotten the win over Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger on the outside lane. We're going to go back and look at the MTA photo finish. Your winner, 𝐿 and Predator by a nose here tonight. The Big Cat moves on into the final round showdown. Who is he going to meet there? Because coming to the line is Tom Mintz and Goldberg, that big 540 cubic inch Chevrolet motor underneath that truck, ready now to take on the wild man Ron Nelson out of Conroe, Texas in Busted Loose. He got a little wild earlier tonight in round 1. He was over here on this inside lane. We'll see what he's got against Tom Mintz and Goldberg. Here's the green light down, off the line they go. Goldberg's got a whole shot on him, but here comes Busted Loose getting proud. What a ride for Ron Nelson. Busted Loose sending it for all it was worth over here on the inside lane. We're going to go back and check out the Motor Madness replay, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this once again. You see the outside lane. Goldberg got a big hole shot. Busted Loose now trying to come back. Watch him launch up and over the first jump, kind of corkscrews the truck. He almost came back on Tom Mintz right there at the finish line, but here's where the story gets wild. Just in the shutdown area, on 2 wheels, incredible save, and rides it out and parks it right on top of the van stack. But now we are set and ready to go for the Motor Madness finals. It's come down to 2 trucks here tonight. Tom Mintz and Goldberg to take on 𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐵𝐿 and Predator. Both these drivers have been bad, fast, and consistent all night long. Both drivers have a Chevrolet power plant in those trucks, and one of them is going to be going on the finish line first, the other one going on the trailer. Who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen, in the final round showdown? Goldberg, Predator. It's showtime here tonight as we get set to go green down the straightaway. Side by side, a good race up and over the cars now. What a ride for 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿 and Predator. He was putting down the hammer here on the inside lane. Tom Mintz and Goldberg shot towards the outside wall protection. We're going to go back and take another look at the MTA Motor Madness replay. Both drivers cutting incredible light, seemingly side by side down the straightaway. Up now over the first jump. Predator keeps it nice and smooth. Goldberg gets a little out of shape getting over that last set of cars, and 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿 will get the victory here tonight in Predator. So ladies and gentlemen, your winner on Motor Madness here tonight, the Predator Machine. What a great job he did all night long. Bad, fast, and consistent over all 7 of the other drivers. Predator, once again, your winner on Motor Madness. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We hope you enjoyed the show here tonight and a little bit of nostalgia from the Motor Madness days on TNN. Thank you guys. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys down the road. See you next time.